Tonight, we're tracking a story that's redrawing Asia's economic map. In a region known for its fierce competition and rapid growth, a new contender is stepping into the spotlight, capturing the attention of global markets and investors alike. Manila Miracle. Philippine economy surpasses all projections. The world is waking up to a seismic shift, one that's been quietly building for years, often overlooked amid the noise of larger economies. Now, the numbers are impossible to ignore, and the headlines are echoing across continents. The Philippines, long overshadowed by Asia's giants, is now making headlines for its explosive economic comeback. Once labeled the sick man of Asia, the country is rewriting its narrative, transforming past struggles into a story of resilience and ambition. The skyline of Manila is changing, and so is the nation's destiny. In Manila's bustling streets, Batangas's new factories, and Cebu's tech hubs, a new story is unfolding. The Philippines is no longer just a source of labor, it's becoming a destination for capital and innovation. Across the archipelago, industries are rising, and opportunities are multiplying for millions. This is a reinvention, not just a recovery. From government leaders to small business owners, there's a shared sense of urgency and optimism. Policies are being rewritten, and entrepreneurs are seizing the moment, determined to shape a brighter future. Strategic reforms, a young and dynamic workforce, and shifting geopolitics are converging in the country's favor. International partnerships are being forged, and the world is taking notice of the Philippines' newfound momentum. The world is now asking, is the Philippines Asia's next economic superpower? Investment is surging, manufacturing is booming, and a tech-savvy population is driving change. The energy is palpable, and the possibilities seem endless as the nation steps confidently onto the global stage. Tonight, we uncover the forces behind this transformation and what it means for Asia and the world. As the Pearl of the Orient roars, the world is watching, and the next chapter in Asia's economic story is being written right now. The Philippines' rise from the so-called sick man of Asia to a true regional contender is a remarkable story of hard-won change, resilience, and transformation. This journey is not just about numbers or economic statistics, it's about the spirit of a nation determined to rewrite its destiny. For decades, instability, political turmoil, and missed opportunities kept the country's vast potential locked away, leaving many Filipinos yearning for progress that always seemed just out of reach. But in the early 2000s, a wave of bold reforms began to lay a new foundation for growth. Leaders and citizens alike pushed for change, determined to break free from the cycle of stagnation. Fiscal discipline, anti-corruption drives, and massive infrastructure investment, especially the ambitious Build, Build, Build program, signaled a new era of hope and opportunity. These projects didn't just create jobs. They connected communities and fueled economic activity across the archipelago. The country's resilience was put to the ultimate test by the COVID-19 pandemic, but its recovery outpaced expectations, showing the world the strength of the Filipino spirit. Remittances from millions of overseas Filipino workers and a robust, ever-growing consumer base cushioned the blow, keeping the economy afloat even in the toughest times. Key legislation like the CREATE Act slashed corporate taxes and modernized investment incentives, making the Philippines a more attractive destination for both local and foreign investors. Today, the old sick man label is firmly a thing of the past. The world now sees the Philippines in a new light. Economists and analysts now call the Philippines the rising stallion of Asia, a testament to its dynamic growth and renewed confidence. The country has proven it can weather global storms, adapt to adversity, and sustain high growth, even in the face of natural disasters and global uncertainty. What were once chronic challenges have now become catalysts for resurgence, driving innovation and inspiring a new generation of entrepreneurs and leaders. The Philippines has moved from a position of weakness to one of undeniable strength, standing tall as a beacon of hope and progress in Southeast Asia. The numbers tell the story. Philippine GDP grew an impressive 8.2% in the early months of 2025, marking the fastest growth rate in the entire Asia-Pacific region. This remarkable achievement highlights the country's economic resilience and potential. This isn't a fluke. It's part of a multi-year trend of robust and consistent growth. The economy is diversifying rapidly, with manufacturing and exports of electronics and machinery surging to new heights. This diversification is crucial for long-term stability. International institutions, including the Asian Development Bank, praise the country's stable macroeconomic management and healthy foreign reserves. As other Asian economies experience a slowdown, the Philippines stands out as a beacon of dynamism and opportunity. High growth attracts more investment, fueling a virtuous cycle of expansion and innovation. The Philippine Stock Exchange is among the world's best performers, drawing attention from global investors eager to participate in this economic success story. These gains translate into real progress for the people: more jobs, rising incomes, and improved public services. The benefits of growth are being felt across various sectors, enhancing the quality of life for many Filipinos. The narrative has shifted from potential to performance. The Philippines is now delivering on its promise, transforming its economic landscape and setting a new standard for growth and development in the region. The Philippines is pivoting from services and remittances to a manufacturing powerhouse. High-value sectors like electronics and automotive assembly are booming, leveraging a skilled workforce. Government reforms and incentives, like the CREATE Act and special economic zones, are drawing global investors. Industrial growth is spreading opportunity beyond Metro Manila, fueling inclusive development. Manufacturing diversifies the economy and creates quality jobs across the archipelago. The country is building a more resilient and sophisticated economic structure for the future. The surge in foreign direct investment is a clear sign of the Philippines' new status. Record-breaking FDI is flowing into manufacturing, renewables, and digital infrastructure. Japan, the US, and even China are deepening their economic ties, drawn by reforms and a skilled workforce. The government is carefully vetting projects to protect national interests. Investors see a stable, reform-driven economy delivering real returns. This capital brings technology, expertise, and jobs, accelerating industrialization. FDI is both a result and a driver of the country's rapid ascent. The China Plus One strategy is reshaping Asian manufacturing, and the Philippines is a prime beneficiary. Global firms are seeking alternatives to China, and the Philippines offers a young, adaptable workforce and competitive costs. Infrastructure upgrades and government incentives make it an attractive destination. Electronics, apparel, and automotive companies are making long-term commitments. The country is capturing a historic wave of industrial relocation. The Philippines is positioning itself as an indispensable new factory for the world. This shift is cementing its role in global supply chains. A digital revolution is sweeping the Philippines, powered by a young, tech-native population. E-commerce, FinTech, and startups are booming, transforming the economy. The pandemic accelerated online adoption, and a growing middle class is fueling demand. Tech incubators and co-working spaces are nurturing a new generation of innovators. Venture capital is flowing in, betting on Filipino ingenuity. The government is rolling out 5G and boosting digital skills training. The digital archipelago is ready to compete globally. The Philippines is emerging as a regional tech hub. The path ahead isn't without obstacles. Inflation, urban congestion, and governance issues remain pressing challenges. The central bank must balance growth with price stability. Decentralizing growth beyond Metro Manila is crucial for inclusivity. Streamlining bureaucracy and fighting corruption are ongoing battles. Political stability and strong institutions are essential for sustained progress. Overcoming these hurdles will test the country's readiness for long-term leadership. In late 2025, the Philippines stands as a rising powerhouse at Asia's heart. A young population, bold reforms, and strategic positioning have set the stage for takeoff. The country is leveraging its strengths: industrialization, digital innovation, and regional alliances. Challenges remain, but the foundations for lasting success are in place. The Philippines is claiming its place as a leading engine of regional growth. Its economic comeback is now impossible to ignore. For those watching Asia's future, the message is clear: look to the Philippines. A new era is dawning over the archipelago, with its light reaching far beyond its shores.